Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I woke up today and I've uploaded 4 Monster Train videos. Not like put them to go live, but they're in my drafts. And so here I am playing more Monster Train, I guess. So what else am I gonna do? I've made a robust stream schedule. So first of all, if you don't know this, I do stream this game a lot. Like I'm streaming this all the time. If you go over to the live tab on YouTube, you can catch the VODs if you can't catch it live, all of that good stuff. However, I'm going to be putting up a more robust schedule for people so that you can know when I'm going to go live, because I've been doing a little bit of random streaming lately. So you can go join the Discord, which is in the description if you want to go see that. I made a new channel. It's called the Stream Schedule channel. Just posted when I'm going to be live. I'm going to be updating it. I'm going to be streaming a lot. I'm planning to stream 6 days this week, which, to be fair, this is Saturday that you're hearing this, so I will be probably live when this video goes up, actually, come to think of it. I think it's Saturday, it might be Sunday, I don't know. What day is it today? So, all of that's cool, you can come hang out if you want. I'll be probably putting up like a permanent stream, basically, which is, I've seen this idea before on some VTuber channels, actually, where they just post a stream for like a year in advance and then put their stream schedule there as a thumbnail. I'll probably be doing that too. Lots of ways for you to hear what's coming up. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get to it. Just wanted to give you a little update. And so we're playing the old, this is the OG, this is the classic. In Monster Train 1, if someone was like, man, I can't figure out how to win, can you give me some pointers? I said, go play XL Umbra, XL Awoken, and pick a sweeper. This was it. I don't know if it's still true. Let's find out. And we're playing against Siphon. This is Fruit, and that's Dominion, because it's the only Sarafh I ever fight. Superfood is pretty fun. I will say, I've had a little bit of fun playing Superfood. We get Prismal Dust, Animus of Will in our opener. I'm going to check here first. Starter cards cost -1. Incredible. That is an amazing hit. No Superfood. I think Stalwart Snack is really good here, because we have Root Seeds in our starter. I think it'll average out to be stronger. And we can go for 1 point superfood. I was originally not a big fan of it, but I've had enough really cool runs playing superfood, because you can get things like Void Armament, right? And suddenly it's really good. There's Void Armament, there's... The only downside is you can't play like Glass Cannon, but Void Armament, things like that. I'm sure there's another one I'll think of eventually. The big one that comes to mind, though, is like passing on Multi-Strike. Furnace Tap is good, you can get Perils of Production, things like that are strong. And I'll be on the lookout for them here. But for now, we're just gonna kind of rock, you know? I think I'm very strong, and we might not see Superfood, to be fair. It may just not happen. We can pass on Quick from a Quick Dagger. I think that this run is really strong, just from the outset. I know it's early to say, but we're incredibly strong. This Tuning Fork draw means that I can play whatever I want. I probably want to play... Is it Space? I don't know. I guess I'll take Draw, right? Because I'm probably... If I can see Perils here, it's great. We'll look for Void Binding, things like that to pass on. I'm just going to end my turn, man. There's no way this boss does anything to me. I don't need to waste my time or your time. He's so gone. I should be playing out my shards. Sorry, I'm really bad about that. I always forget it in my first fight with this Pyre. My mistake. Do I want to pick up Antumbra Assault for a targeted ping? I think it's not a bad idea to have one. Steel Enhancer is incredible. We can just make intrinsic Spell Chain Steel Enhancer a bunch of times. We definitely want Magic Shop. This is a special case. Normally, you're always going to the Steel Shop here. Magic Shop and Banner. Magic Shop can give us some intrinsics or some buffs for our Steel Enhancer, intrinsic Spell Chain, things like that. Awoken Banner can give us a sweeper. Both of those things are very good. I think we are safe through Archon at the least, and then we can go to the Steel Shop up there. And we might even go to this Arms Merchant. We'll see. So let's see what we get. Spell Chain double stack. Nice. And you are nothing good, but that's okay. I think it's great to take the risk. I'm not opposed to playing through Animus of Will. I think it's just a slight amount worse. We'll play Spell Chain Steel Enhancer. We'll play... Probably no double stack. You could, though. I like -2 gain consume, but it's not that good. Maybe I boost a Plink. Just a little something, you know? What I found in this game... I actually should have picked Thorn Hollow there. That was a silly mistake. That's actually an unforced error. Although he's pretty tough to play. There's no reason not to take him. He's basically free. Because I'm just playing out Shield Stewards right now instead. Although, you know, the Shield Stewards are actually tankier than the Thorntala, so you know what? Never mind. I'll be stuck with this Calcified Ember. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna crush this fight so hard. Like I said, we're really strong. The only thing that's a little scary is Archon can be tough. Here's why you pick up a ping, by the way. And I'll let these Vengeful Shards hit me this time. I'll remember to get my money. I don't like trading as much HP as I used to. I think it's a little scary sometimes. However, this way is fine. I need to blink, right? Because I don't have enough hits to clean up everything right now. Need to blink one. And I'll just play out the curses. Now it doesn't matter. I did need to recognize that I need to clear because I don't have 4 hits on this floor. Otherwise, everything is fine. Although, maybe is 38 HP not enough for this guy? Honestly, I doubt it. He has no HP. This is +9. It's +10 if I put you in front. I want this. We could just kill as well. You see, I'm optimizing because now I'm a little worried. I've scared myself. I'm doing 200 damage with 58 HP and I'm afraid. I think it's a psychological thing because the heart is half full. That's my feeling. Now I almost one-shot him and I have 10x his attacks. I think it'll be okay. Oh, I should have looked for a morsel rubble. It would have been good to get a little energy here. Now we're done for. I will pick up Perils. It's a great play for the future. I'll pick Razor Sharp Edge. I am drowning in blights. It is a nightmare. So we can go left and pick up Intrinsic, or look for Intrinsic, or Holdover. And that's probably the right idea, but we can go right and look for a cool artifact. Not artifact, a cool weapon. Weapons, in a sense, could be artifacts. There's a magic shop here. I won't get an arms shop until up here, but I'm so strong for so long. We can take a look, and we might also see a sweeper, which would be nice. There's Intrinsic, incredible. Yeah, I think that I was angry at myself for skipping Thorntala, but I was incorrect. I should not care about Thorntala. If I had a way to guarantee multi-strike, I think Animus of Speed would actually be pretty good here, so I will... Getting the quick baked in is really nice. But it's only really good if I get something like Superfood, and I think it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just a waste of a slot in the deck, I'm almost certain. I'm pretty sure it's just a waste. Buying Holy Stone on this Pyre is good. I should look for Holdover instead. I'm gonna do -1 Razor Sharp Edge. I should look for Holdover. No Holdover, all good. No biggie. We'll make a Plink better. That's fine with me. Alright, give me the ×5 event and this run immediately ends. That's fine too. Are you supposed to play here? Perkeo mitigates Ember Drain. I don't think I need to mitigate Ember Drain. I need to mitigate Sarafh. So I'll take Mute 3. Mitigating Sarafh with Mute 3 is chill. Fine with me. I saw some tech from the Discord today, my Discord, and this was from someone who has cleared all the combos, so I trust their word very highly. Against this Archon, if you play middle floor, and then you play units on the other 2 floors, he will always go to the middle floor only twice. That's what I've heard. I'd like to test this theory. I think the big if here that is kind of hard to say is if this guy lives. Or no, he'll only go to the middle floor once, actually, is what I was told. I read that one. It wasn't even twice, it was once. Wow. Okay, Blink. Sure. I would like to Blink down these guys. There's no reason to let them live. So he should go... He goes top, bottom, middle. I think he's going to end up twice on the middle floor this way. Not that there's a lot I can do about it. He actually might kill me. 7, 6, 7. That's a lot of damage. Help me, Plink. Thank you. And then we'll Root Seeds. We'll play Antumbra Morsel. Give it the Perils. 8 damage shield is safe, but I think 5 damage shield is also safe. Yeah, I think the reality is you have to be able to play 3 floors for that to work out, and you won't really stay alive on 3 floors very often. So it's a cool idea, but I would say not 100% valid. This is almost as much damage. Yeah, you're just gonna kill yourself, otherwise I would actually get it. Because he's gonna come back to middle floor. This boss goes to whatever floor he visited least recently that has units on it. The only one that doesn't follow that logic is Pyre Hunter, where he'll just go wherever the hell, because he doesn't care. And so, if you can stop him, because this was in response to someone saying, how do I beat this guy? He always just rolls me over with all of his rage. And I think it's valid. Wow. That's fine. I think it's valid. I think he can do that to you. The trick is you want to play in a way where you, like, you've seen me do it in the past, you want to sort of delay your turns sometimes, or you want to delay your damage sometimes, so that he doesn't see his allies die, basically. I didn't do anything special in this one. I just baited him to top floor and played middle floor. But you'll sometimes like skip playing pings or play pings elsewhere or like pre-kill backliners, basically, is the way to do it when he's not on the floor. This is an interesting pick between Wildwood Tome and Railspike. I've come around a little bit on this Railspike card, but also my whole deck is free, so there's no reason to pick this. I'll take the Tome. No sweepers on this run. I think if he didn't have an Ember attached to him, I would pick I'd pick Shadow Eater here, but he does, so I will skip. Some really dog shit unit picks on this run, though, I must say. And we'll take draw, because I have nothing else to take here. We're going to be drawing 10 cards per turn pretty soon. This is the right path. I don't think this combo has anything in the trinket shop worth picking, except for... I was going to make a joke here, but I really don't know. I don't think there's anything. We get an equipment card here, which could be good. Overgrowth Carapace. Interesting. You cannot play Stoic Plate Mail Primordium, just in case you're curious. He'll lose his Eaten effect, I'm almost 100% certain. Overgrowth Carapace is basically 20/20 on Primordium, and if we take space, it's a little more. I think it's really good. It's a lot of stats to pass on. I will take it. Shout out to Lord of Pies, the Overgrowth Carapace guy. He's always hyping this thing up. We go all the way on Stalwart Snack. That's all good with me. So I'm probably not going to end up on Superfood here, which means I'll take Quick for Animus of Will. Now here's the real question. Do I need to take plus 20? I don't think so. I think I can give her another multi-strike and that's fine. We should never be threatened on turn 1, and by turn 2 we should be immortal. What I should do is make my Shield Steward stronger. Having a little more capability to block the Titans is very strong. I'm quick, so this trial isn't that bad, but Corruption is really tough to deal with, I think. So I would just end up tanking damage to my Pyre. I'm 100 HP. What's in the next area? A magic shop? I'm probably going to go to the steel shop. I want these wells. Yeah, I just want to duplicate as much as I can now. It's the only thing to think about. So the steel shop doesn't really matter. But I'm full HP. Is there a Pyre Remains coming up anytime soon? There's one here. So basically I'm going to trade... How much damage? It's a lot. It's like 12 plus 15. It's 27 damage. And in exchange, I would get 240 gold. I think that that's worth it, actually. Although I'm going to take a little more because I don't kill the frontliners. No, this isn't worth it. I'm going to take more because I'm not going to be able to kill the frontliners because I have to play on a lower floor if I do this. Now, fun fact about this fight. Kel the Corruptor here will be silenced when he enters and it cancels his summon effect. Fun little trick. Oh, I bought Quick when I took Quick Tome. Sorry. It's the right call. I think it is still correct, but I didn't think about it, and that's why I apologize. I do believe it's the right choice to make, but I should have thought about it a little more. It's good to take the Quick because what else are you going to take? It's 10 base attack and Quick guaranteed. You don't have to worry about missing on Quick anymore. And missing on Quick is really bad, of course, in this run. It would be pretty tough because we're going to basically be a glass cannon. Alright, Plink. I know you can do this. Whoa, Plink? No way! This Plink card rocks. Wait, I love this thing. Oh, that was a misplay. Sorry, I'm not gonna undo. I was just slamming my cards too fast. So the only thing to think about right now in this run is you can notice that we don't really scale up our damage all that fast. 104 times 4 is good, but it's not quite good enough. And that's why we're going to spend the rest of this run trying to make it a little better. My floors crumble. It doesn't matter. As long as I do enough damage to one shot, which I do enough damage to one shot. We're going to want to load up on some pings though, because if there are, and there are actually, we're fighting Corruption Sarafh. He has a lot of backliners. 4 hits is not enough. I will need a lot of, I actually have to play around Plink. I have to load up on these Plinks. That's not great. I can't even play these morsels anymore. But you'll see it, right? You see how much damage we have to do? There's a bunch of these little 3 HP guys. See? Mute 5 cancels his effect. Is Chicot OP? A little bit, yeah, it's really strong. Technically we have 5 hits, but we don't want to tank damage on our Animus if possible. I'm gonna end turn, man. What am I doing? Just press end turn. I don't even need to play any of these shards out, it's just money. Pyre's Greed means that I didn't have to think about taking the trial here, actually, because I'm just fine. If I have the HP to trade and it's safe, it's not bad, but it wasn't safe. So I should pick things in this run, like Excavation Eruption. No, I don't want to play Spreading Spores. Spikes is a way to kill backline. Okay, we're gonna go right. It's not thrilling here, but I want to duplicate as much as possible. Endless would have been safe. Let me see what's in here first. Stygian Banished or Pyreborn. Rare pick. Banished could give me that Valor rune. Give me Cursed Twinblade as well. Another hit. Yeah, Bloodsoaked Arena's fine. It's a little sustained, basically, is my feeling for it. I don't think it's bad. So the remainder of this run is looking for answers, right? Because we very clearly win if we make it to the Titans with like probably 50 HP because we have to play a mono floor. So we're going to look for weird little answers like Spike's 3 Shield Steward now. I'm not going to roll, but like Endless Titanite Shield Steward would also not be terrible. All we have to do though to win for the most part is find, so here are a few options, right? We can find Trample. Trample Stone is number 1. That would be fine, we would win off of that. Do I need to worry about energy here? Nah, should crush this guy. Trample is 1. I think that would be very good. For 2, I think we could find Inferno Room. Of course, that one's obvious. I should play you. For 3, we can just load up on a bunch of random ass pings, which is also acceptable. Things like buffing up Plinks, taking Excavation Eruption. Because we'll make everything that we need to do to be strong deployable effectively. And I think that's about it. But we could pull Superfood and then find a way to make Superfood pass multi-strike. That's another one. I wouldn't mind that. We should maybe look for some sustain as well. Some sort. I guess Bloodsoaked Arena is my sustain, right? Valor is going to act as our value play to save HP. I should play this out. I don't get the Collector. Yeah, we now have sustain through the Corruption, but stopping Sarafh from hitting me would be good too. I don't know. Oh, because of Sap. It's still in that positive. But yeah, I'm just thinking out loud here. Because our run for the short term is so set. We just set our Primordium and forget it. It's very strong. And it'll get stronger too if we get basically whatever we get at the next upgrade. I have to play bottom floor in the next fight, which is a little tough, but I don't think I can play into Spikes. My survivability, you know what, maybe it is fine actually to play into Spikes. I might be able to play middle floor. I'll see, I'll look at it when we get there. I'm gonna stop playing cards, I crushed this guy. I have fucking... I have 2,000 damage quick and 350 HP. And he has no reanimate because he got silenced. That's close. I'm not gonna pick up another excavation eruption. I don't need any of this. Although you could maybe pick up Wildwood Custodian there. Okay, I do need to think about this for a second, because I was just gonna mindlessly duplicate. It's a little better though to just get Overgrowth Carapace turn 1. So that's what I'm gonna do. Blast Cannon, I don't need that much attack. Enchanted Chamber, Spell Sanctum, not any good. Built-in Quick, Hall of Mirrors. Fight Club's kind of cool, but it's not better than the Blood-Soaked Arena. Horn Underlegion. Lazarus League consumable is really often Reanimate, I've noticed. This is really often like Spike or the Reanimate 1 card. Underlegion is Sap, and you are Rage Serum. Yeah, this is Forevermore Serum. I think that's cool. If I pick Superfood, which it's looking unlikely, but if I pick Superfood now, I get 1 Reanimate on him, which is cool. What happens if he's at 0 buffet and or if he's at 1 buffet and he reanimates? Does he come back? I actually have no idea. I'm gonna deployable Overgrowth Carapace. I kind of wanted it to be Blood-Soaked Arena, but it's gotta be Overgrowth Carapace. I could remove cards from this deck, but it's not very good. I'll get rid of the Stewards, the Spear Stewards, because they're annoying to play out. And I'll get rid of the Wildwood Tome, because I don't need it. It was still a good pick, though. I would stand by my choice to take it. I might bleed 1 heavy here, which would cause me a lot of damage. I definitely cannot play top floor versus this Kale. Is the only issue. So can I take 6 per turn from a heavy in the front? I can, I believe. There's one important thing you have to understand about this fight, though. I've learned this one once. We gotta play middle floor. The important thing you need to understand about this fight is that you never want to put a unit on the bottom floor here, because you always want Kale bouncing between middle and top. You never want him down here giving extra value to the Blightbound Guardian. It's a shame that Overgrowth Carapace doesn't go first, huh? Hey, I have a crazy idea, actually. I just thought of something. I need to reset this fight. This is an interaction check. What if you put Primordium in front? Does he give the first plus, like, does he resolve first and then get eaten? I need to see. He doesn't, okay. Because I was thinking maybe if it was in front, he would resolve his triggers first, so he would gain the HP and the attack, then he would get eaten by the Animus of Will. But no, that's not how it works. It's cool though. I really like being able to restart the battle to just check things like that and go, hey, how does this work? Because it's plausible. It could work like that. So the only problem with this run is that I have no answer to this Blightbound Guardian who is going to walk to my Pyre with this Cherub on him and just crush me. But if I play a higher floor, I definitely die. So all I can do is wallow in despair. Let me throw this here. 32 times 4 is just not quite enough. It is enough. What the hell? Never mind. I die to the spikes though, so let's fuck around with this and figure it out. First idea is to just jam Excavation Eruption. Good hit. Follow up to that, probably play Root Seeds and Root Seeds again. I wonder if this is actually not playable because I'm going to take too much damage and I need to position differently. Wow, really? Oh yeah, this isn't playable. Huh. Interesting. So I need to reanimate? Because you're taking... yeah. If I kill this guy, you might live. Yeah, okay. We can go through it like this then. That's tough. I think we should stabilize now, because we're going to gain 33 per round from here on. Let me throw a Plink. Wow, that's really good, Plink. That's incredible. I'm going to tank all this Pyre damage to be 100% sure I don't die here, because I think after this I would never die. So I'll just take a little extra Pyre damage to be safe, and then eventually I draw Blood-Soaked Arena, and everything is clear. Bottom decking it was a little sad. I think now we should be good, because we're also one-shotting these Blightbound Guardians. I'll save a little extra HP, right? No? I thought I would save a little extra HP. Oh well. That's fine, that's fine. If I could pick up like one lifesteal for this run, that would be incredible. If I kill this guy? Yeah, why not? Blink killing that one Nourishing Cherub also helped me a ton. But now we're getting a little more HP per turn. Okay, I think we've stabilized it. Interesting stuff. Thank you, Blink. Keep up the great work. I knew I'd have to bow down to my Blink overlords eventually. Yeah, one lifesteal morsel in this run would be great. I can't ever fit it in because of the Overgrowth Carapace, of course, but it would still be nice. Yeah, and that card was good too. This is the sort of stuff that I wouldn't normally do. Like, this is the sort of thing that I would miss and just forget about. And then I would lose the run because I just don't have pings. I think I've gotten better at this game. Like, as a whole. You know, I've gotten better at Monster Train as an entire game series. Because I would definitely lose runs like this sometimes in Monster Train 1. It would happen to me. We would walk in on this crazy overpowered run and I would just get dropped by a boss that I had no business losing to because I was like, oh, well, this is free. I can just walk right through this one, right? Aw, man. I cannot. We gotta do a little more. 118 damage, yeah. It's good. I think one of the hallmarks of this series is that, or one of the the best parts about this series is that there are runs like this where you put up a unit that's crazy strong and you can still lose the game. Like, it's not guaranteed, but there's enough variance. None of these cards. There's absolutely no reason to pick Rail Spike. Definitely Space Overgrowth Carapace getting bigger is absurd. If I took energy, I could play Intrinsic. I could play Blood-Soaked Arena turn 1, but I can't play Blood-Soaked Arena turn 1 because I need to play Shield Steward to pull Sarafh away from me. That's all. So that being said, I could still go right and pick up removals and HP, and then we could go right and pick up a duplicate. I could go to the left, but there's very little here. Kind of meaningless, right? I guess you just get your HP back, because if this is Savagery's Assault, I'm going to take a lot of damage. So I can clear this Shield Steward, who I don't want to play, and I can clear out a few planks that are worse. Anything cool? Meat Shield. I don't have an equipment on my Animus of Will. I could take Meat Shield. Just wanted to check. Oh, Zone of Silence is really good. I should definitely pick that up. Wanted to check if there was anything good in there, like Inferno Room. Zone of Silence is even better. Yeah, we're at Stalwart Snack 3, Buffet 12, the OG classic. Since there's no more magic shops, I feel pretty comfortable about getting rid of the unupgraded planks. I do not believe they can do anything for me. And so I may as well throw them away. This is not Savagery's Assault. Heaven's Seal, I don't actually know the composition of these waves very well. I don't know what's in this fight. I'm trying to think. I think it's like a 120 armor frontliner on fight or on round 1. And then just a bunch of shitters. I'm gonna get bogged by curses, but I don't really care. I think it's 120 on the frontliner here. And we'll just line up like this. Yeah, 120. It's 150 technically, but you get the idea. I'm gonna get a lot of slays. This will be an interesting test to see how we actually do into Sarafh, because this is what Sarafh will look like. I don't know. I'm gonna play out these Vengeful Shards. I think I'll need my HP. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Do I kill this guy? I do kill this guy. I don't kill these. No, not much to be done. How much is it? Hold on. I have to do some math. So it's currently 34 times 4, which is 120, it's 132, and this guy's 148. Each of these is worth 8. So if I play Root Seeds here, I should get 1 hit on Deformed Duo. It's worth, for sure. And so this is what I was thinking actually. I was going to regret skipping out on Plink, because Plink would potentially let me catch out these Deformed Duos on Sarafh. Did you see what happened when he reanimated? Did he reanimate? I was not paying attention. Oh, I should get rid of this Perils card also. Now, I clean up a little bit here. Zone of Silence is pretty decent, but I don't know if I can afford it. Oh, Excavation Eruption should give me like 6 energy guaranteed, yeah. That's good. I want to Zone of Silence the curses from bottom floor. And then I just want to plink this guy. Does the resolve trigger happen before or after the eaten? It happens after, so this morsel will get eaten and then he will grow. I know that. We just tested the exact question I asked. When does it resolve? We tested that out already. And thank you to Spike's Train Steward for stopping that guy. He's going to play a big role in the next fight as well. Normally in this Sarafh, we would like to play bottom floor, but I don't think it'll happen here. I think we'll have to just tank curses or corruption, one of the two. We won't be able to stop our Animus, but also, do you see how many stats we're passing on per turn? Look at this dude. He's huge. Fun fact, by the way, because of how Overgrowth Carapace works, if you're playing a smaller version of Primordium and he eats like this, if you not reform him, I mean if you reform him, but also if you retch him, he will keep the Overgrowth Carapace stats because it doesn't go on the equipment, it actually goes on the unit. Yeah, this is what Sarafh is going to look like though. I can't hit through 2 heavies and 2 reanimates. This is our only real concern. I just cannot possibly hit enough times. This is why I wanted a sweeper. I went to every chance for it and there just wasn't one. So we took Excavation Eruption to mitigate this problem. And Excavation Eruption there saves me who knows how much. It was a lot. I'm not going to count it up, but it saved me a lot. Unfortunately though, you can have... How much damage is this? You can have 3,200 damage quick, but in a lot of cases it just doesn't matter. They're chump blocking me. That's why I should have taken another unit. But Thorntallow was so ugly. Maybe Shadow Eater. None of these help me with the problem of little shitters getting by me. This helps me. Restoring Retreat helps me. That card for sure. Now, in my mind's eye, I saw myself going to the right here, and I saw myself duplicating Steel Enhancer. It doesn't seem very good though, in reality, does it? Because what would be a lot better here is making these spells that I need to use to kill backliners come around more. That's what I should do. So I should have actually kept a few Plinks. Sorry, Plink. It's on me. Heal -1 permafrost. Tuned Whetstone. It's pretty good. I don't hate it. Extra upgrade slot on spells. Hold on. Anything good with that? I don't think so. I'm just thinking about it. Let me take this and let me remove... I should kill Perils. I don't think there's any reason to keep this card. And honestly, this Forevermore Serum isn't doing shit. I'll probably regret this when I die just barely on Sarafh, but I actually won't die just barely on Sarafh. I'm gonna be fine. I'm confident. Okay, so I should have one more Plink in this deck, but I didn't think about it. -1 Excavation Eruption is fine. -1 Holdover on this card would fix a lot of problems. I'm gonna go Holy Stone, Prismal Dust. Actually, let me go buy my trinkets first, because I want to buy Whetstone, and then I want to roll. I'm not gonna buy Casing. Advance the back enemy unit. I could Sting. That seems stupid. Those trinkets are all bad. That's why we're not going to trinket shops in this run. They all suck. So I have the money for Holy Stone Prismal Dust. I have the reroll. Remove Consume. Spell Chain Excavation Eruption. It's not bad. I actually think Spell Chain's pretty good. Although Permafrost would have been fine as well. -2, gain Consume, and then remove Consume. Honestly, man, I gotta remove Consume Blink. You don't have to like it, you just gotta plug your nose and do it. Then we'll go +10 Entumber Assault. And that's it. Okay. Here's our build. Here's our lineup. I think we might bleed a little bit to Sarafh, but because we have Chikot, he can't snipe my Animus. And I have 120 HP. The problem of this run is that I'm going to take a bunch of damage to the Titans, and I can't really stop it. So I need to leave this fight around like 60 to 70, I think. We'll see if we can get there. It's going to be a lot of plinking. I think Zone of Silence bottom floor to stop curses. Middle floor stops corruption. I don't think I care about corruption though. At the end of this fight, I will be doing half of Saraph's health per hit. And I can damage shield through if he puts me on high corruption, which he won't. He'll probably put me around 60 in this run. So I don't think I care about these. First of all, I need to blink and see where I am. And then I need to sting. I should sting first there, actually. Any misshapen fiends we kill mitigates our damage taken very significantly. How much do I care about these curses, though? It's actually not that bad, right? Is it bad? I don't think so. Oh, and also, I lose Blood-Soaked Arena if I silence middle floor. Another good reason to silence bottom floor, actually. So here we are. Blood-Soaked Arena. I don't have to worry about Sarafh here. He doesn't actually do anything to me. Because you could Restoring Retreat away from him. But what we should do is Sting, Blink. It's okay, Blink. You can't always have winners, can you? Vengeful Shard. I want to save every point of HP I can. And I will just let this guy go. It's fine to take a curse. Do I want to hold on to this card? No. It's like, oh, I could save it for better HP. No, I'll save the other one that I already passed on playing. So we'll go Steel Enhancer, Steel Enhancer. We don't care what floor this Sarafh goes to, by the way. In the last fight against Kale, I told you it mattered what floor Kale's on. It doesn't matter what floor Saraph's on, because he doesn't do anything to the enemies. Cool. So that's good. And then come down here and try to catch... Since it's random, I should take the random shot first. Yeah. And then we can Entumber Assault you down. I would love for this Shield Steward to live longer, though. Mostly as like an act of defiance. Wow, 6 Prismal Dust is really good here, right? Oh man. Am I gonna get a better chance? I will probably get a better chance, yeah. Restoring Retreat will do a few good things for us. It'll save us a little damage on the Titans, and it'll let us push Sarafh away from us sometimes to lower corruption taken. Not that I'm worried about corruption on this guy, but corruption on my lady. I almost removed these things, and you know what? They're doing crazy good work for me. I'm sorry, Sting. I wasn't familiar with your game in this fight. Sting is really good in this fight. I had no idea. Not really good, because usually you have a better answer than this. But it's good enough. Excavation Eruption's doing great. Plank's doing great. Everyone's doing great. I'm glad I was able to piece this one together. And we want to always sting the little shitters away, because less corruption is good. Even if it's not a ton, any amount of less corruption we can get is very good. Save every point of HP. Because we are taking corruption, and it's going to get doubled. There's nothing you can do about it. This meat shield does look kind of silly, right? When you look at that 60 armor. It's nice for the early game though, and it's free. You get out of here. I should blink first, sorry. Yeah, my fault, my fault. I'm not gonna undo though, I don't care. And look at that, man. The Spikes 3 upgrade, it may seem silly, saves us 9 HP here. It's like I said, we're gonna have trouble with all of these little backliners in this run, so you just take weird little things to save HP. And yeah, all I have to do is enter Relentless and this dude is dead. This is the killer floor where you need like 10 hits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the floor where you need 10 attacks to clear it. So I should throw my excavations at it. It wasn't great. We got a few of the hits taken off though. Nothing to sting, no reason to sting. I guess I could sting, it'll kill the deformed duo. If I Antumbra Assault here, then sting, I'll kill him completely. That's fine. Magma Morsel here. Might as well play this in front. I'm gonna take 7 curse damage. Is this worth it? I don't think so. I think I should prioritize Pyre HP above all. Now, you can argue that this is bad save scumming. I've talked about this before, particularly in Into the Breach, where I felt like I didn't want to overplay my undos in that game. And I think it's fair to say that this is borderline. Because I am like... So, the way that I'm going to go about this, right, in terms of undoing turns, in this position, the only way I'm okay with undoing turns is if I replay Excavation Eruption down here. That's the point of this, right? I'm going to follow the line through, because the big thing here very clearly is that this Excavation Eruption wasn't that good, and the Plink wasn't that good. And I could replay it and I could just kill this guy, I could do something else, right? But because I decided to play that, I'm going to play it again, because that is actually using the undo for evil. I think you have to, if you're gonna let or ask for undo in a game like this, you can't use it for evil. You can't undo bad RNG rolls. I mean, you can, there's nothing wrong with it, right? If you want to undo bad RNG rolls, don't let me stop you. But it's against how I think you should play the game, because it feels like it's what you don't want to be doing with undos. In my opinion, anyway. 102 corruption, this shit ain't nothing to me, man. But it is actually something to me because I am going to need a few rounds here. He's going to hit me for 200 and 400. I hit 3,600. I don't need a lot of time, but I need a little time. I think I might have wasted a sting. Because my Valor goes away, and he's going to start doubling my corruption. I'm pretty sure... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This combat goes 4 rounds right now. I need this Prismal Dust. I need this Prismal Dust, I'm pretty sure. Because I do 4,400, but he will double my corruption very heavily. Yeah, see? I was not wrong. It's harder to see, I think, and we might have been okay. We can look. Would I have been okay? No. If I don't play this Prismal Dust, I die. You might have to replay the fight and try to, like, focus more on killing deformed duos, but the answer to this fight to not die there is you have to play Prismal Dust going into Relentless. This deck is consistent enough that you'll always draw it in time, but because we have so much corruption on us and he has such an insane frontline in terms of just taking hits from Animus of Will, you have to count up the fact that you're going to take 400 or even 800 damage here sometimes. Does this change how much you heal? No. Because yeah, he's going to take us to 200, he's going to take us to 400, and then he's going to die. This is why you pretty much have to play a sweeper in this fight. Against, yeah, pretty much always it'd be better to have a sweeper in this run, actually. It's why I looked for it in every possible way. I think I did. Did I look for it in every possible way? Awoken Banner, Awoken Banner. Yeah. So I saw every Awoken unit in this run. There was never a sweeper. It was actually like all Hollows and Shadow Eaters. If you don't start with Animus of Will, I think this run is really hard. But now we're onto the Titans and we should be okay. I said I needed about 60. I have 120. Should be fine. Although, I do have to live the first hit, don't I? I didn't actually think about this. I have to survive the initial 20. Oh, that's what Meat Shield's here for. I didn't pick it for that. I picked Meat Shield because I thought to myself it would be nice to have a little more early game HP just for the start of the fight. And yeah, that's pretty important here. Because you're about to tank 20 with only 8. I would have had to have given over all my steel enhancers, which I would not have liked. Instead, I am rewarded for my actions. And we'll take 3 rounds of no damage here, thanks to Chikot, and mostly 3 rounds of no curses. That's what's really nice. Oh, actually, not true, because you take 1 curse on round start always. Gotta remember that. If I play this and miss, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm just not gonna give it the opportunity to happen. This only blocks 1 damage, this Magma Morsel. And there's no corruption coming out of the top, so there's really no reason to do this, because you are Trample, right? Trample, yeah, okay. I was pretty sure. So in this case, I will just play a Magma Morsel here. It's not worth the risk. If you take the risk there and you miss, I'm just going to be so sad. And there's no reason to take the chance. Glad I didn't cut out a Prismal Dust in this run. It is scarier than it seems, I must say. Because this is a hard run to really properly gauge how strong you are. Because it feels like we're on top of the world, man. It feels amazing. Reality is not so kind. It feels like you're so strong here because you have these end of fights where you're at like 3,200 damage, 500 HP, you know? But getting there is the actual goal. I am playing a little more defensively here overall because I'm a little worried about dying. Now, not anymore. I've reached my escape velocity for sure. But I took those curses because I was a little worried I wasn't going to survive. We'll kill Savagery on his next rotation. It just takes a while to get through the Pyre Light HP now, because I didn't get to Pyre Light early. Otherwise, though, we're pretty much done. I think there are a few waves I'll need to Excavation Eruption. We're pretty much done. I'm gonna play Curse of Entropy. I think I can afford it now. May as well save HP. And I don't think that the Restoring Retreat actually ended up doing anything in this run. My thought for it was that it would let me pull back enemies. Like, in this position you could pull Savagery back with it. It just doesn't really work out to be all that useful, though. I should not cast a spell on this turn. Not on the middle floor, anyway. It's okay, Plink. I've forgiven you. You've done great work for me today. But there's a chance that one of these, backliners walks by me because of Reanimate. So there's no reason to cast any spells and give them free attack. Important to not overplay your hand here. Yeah, you might hit me. It's actually kind of nice. It'll speed up the fight if I let you hit me. Because I'll tank, I'll tank 11 more damage, but I'll get an extra round of damage out. I should probably just let you die. Oh. Never mind, I guess you're good. I've actually decided that you're gonna go to fight the Pyre. I've changed my mind, sorry. How do you guys feel about the Razor Sharp Edge cheese? I don't know if I've ever shown this off in a YouTube video, so I'll show it to you here. I think in fights like this, it's something that I like to do. Actually, generally, I just like to do it because I don't care anymore. I've thought about it a little more. That's the correct way to say it. I don't care anymore. In the past, and maybe I have talked about this in these videos, because I'm feeling deja vu, but I just talk a lot in general in my content. So I just kind of don't care anymore is my true feeling. But what it is it's definitely an exploit. It's like confirmed a bug. It's not supposed to be in the game. However, I kind of don't care because I'm gonna win the run anyway. So why shouldn't I? Or not even that. I don't care because it's in the game, man. If it's in the game, why should I be limiting myself? I've been feeling that more and more lately when it comes to things like this. Why not use the tools they give you? They put them in the game. And I win on this turn anyway, so if you don't know this one, let me show it to you. This will be patched out most likely in the next patch. But what happens is, so the Titans can't die unless they're all on 0, right? or they're all on 1. Then you can do their last HP. There's a bug in the game where if you play Razor Sharp Edge on a Titan at 1 HP, it doesn't matter what the other ones are at, so you can see it here, right? 1750 on Entropy. If you play Razor Sharp Edge on one of these Titans, it bypasses the stop that they should have on them, and you can just kill them. So all you have to do is kill one Titan if you have a Razor Sharp Edge in your deck, instead of having to kill all 3. It's confirmed a bug. It's for sure getting removed. But ultimately, I don't care. Honestly. I don't really care. And I'm coming around on it as just like, I don't care about that, I don't care about undos. Just use the shit that's in the game and don't feel bad about it. That's how I feel these days. By the way, I took 77 damage in the Titans. As expected, though, we were very strong. All of this damage that I took, except for, I think this one I was unable to stop. But otherwise, I stopped almost all of the damage to me. So you can walk into these fights at full HP and just be okay with it. I might have been able to save a little more from the 77 also. Probably could have saved some, but 77's a lot. That's definitely on the high end. Probably tanked a few extra curses or things like that, though, to be fair. I think that this Primordium character is extremely unstable. Every time I play this guy, I feel like I just get bodied at the Titans, because he's slow to start his scaling, and you're always playing single 4s with him. Maybe I can change that. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.